Pop and take English, everybody. Dance and English at the same time. As always. Yeah, everybody. That was Jess Glenn, her new album, and it's very nice. Okay. Her previous album was nice too. You should listen to it. Today we're doing what? TOEFL map listening, intermediate level, Taragon Publishing. You understand? As always. And we're going to do chapter 6, A1, the second passage, alright? Which is in page 119, 119. Let's listen to the passage.
Listen to part of a lecture in a geology class.
I'm sure you all know that the icicle-like and cone-like formations found in caves are stalactites and stalagmites. Professionals commonly refer to them as speleothems, and yes, before one of you asks, you need to know that term. Anyway, stalactites and stalagmites are deposits of minerals that form in cave structures and line the insides of caves. Interestingly, they grow in pairs, so unless one has somehow broken off, you will always find one directly beneath the other. I should mention that it's not unusual for them to connect and thereby become a column. Before I continue, I know everyone has trouble remembering which one is at the top and which one is at the bottom. When you get confused, just think of a stalactite holding tightly to the ceiling of a cave. That should make it easier to remember, right?
Okay, what is this part about? What is the topic going to be for today? It's going to be stalactites and stalagmites, okay? They are the formations found in caves, okay? And they grow in pairs, so it's easy for you to find both, okay? One directly beneath the other, okay? And the professor is talking about a way to differentiate which one is stalactite and which one is stalagmite. I'm sure you all know that the icicle-like and cone-like formations found in caves are stalactites and stalagmites. I'm sure you all know that the icicle-like, what is icicle? Icicle is a it's a long piece of ice, okay, forming, hanging down from a surface, okay. It forms when the water slowly comes off the surface and freezes as it falls. Do you understand? It appears in winter. And cone-like formations. What's a cone? Cone is a shape. Okay, cone. You know what ice cream cone is, right? Cone is a shape with a circular base and smooth curving side, okay, which ends in a point at the top. This is a cone. So, icicle-like and cone-like formation. What's a formation? Something that forms in a shape, okay? Something that makes itself as a shape. Found in caves are, what is a cave? Hold on. Cave is a large hole in a cliff or in the side of a cliff or the hill, okay, and under the ground. Stalactites and stalagmites. Professionals commonly refer to them as speleothems, okay? Professional. What does professional mean? Professional means relating to work, especially the work that requires special training or advanced education. And professionals are the people who have that kind of job. Professionals commonly, what does that mean, commonly? It means often. Okay? Common means found in large numbers or happening often. Refer to them as speleothems. What does that mean? Refer to something as something. That means you call this, all right? You call this. Refer to. So, refer to them as speleothems. That means call them speleothems. And yes, before one of you asks, you need to know about you need to know that term. What's a term? Term is a word or an expression which has a specific meaning that is used in a particular subject. So if you don't know about that subject, you don't know that word because it's not used in everyday English or language. Anyway, stalactites and stalagmites are deposits of minerals that form in cave structures and line the insides of caves. Stalactites and stalagmites are deposits. What's a deposit? The deposit is something that piles up, okay? Something that is left after a chemical reaction, a chemical process, or a geological process, what is left, okay? Deposits of minerals. What's a mineral? Minerals are substances that naturally form in rocks or in the earth, such as tin or sulfur or salt or gold, okay? That form in cave structures. Form means what? Form means makes itself as a shape, okay? In cave structures, what's a structure? Structure is something consisting of parts that are connected in an ordered way, okay? And line the insides. What does that mean, line? You know what liner is? Liner is the cloth that is inside clothes, okay? To line means to put a layer, okay? on the inside surface. Put a layer on the inside surface is lining. You understand? Line the insides of caves. Interestingly, they grow in pairs, so unless one has somehow broken off, you will always find one directly beneath the other. Interestingly, they grow in pairs. What's a pair? Pair is two things together, okay? They are in the same shape and size, okay? Like pair of shoes, pair of scissors. So unless one has somehow broken off, what does unless mean? Unless you use it when you want to talk about the only circumstance, okay, where something is not true or something doesn't happen, okay, the only circumstance. So it's same as if, only if not, only if something doesn't happen, all right? Unless one has somehow broken off, that means only if one has not somehow broken off, all right? Somehow, what does that mean? Somehow means you don't know how it happened, right? Or you can't say how it happened, all right? Broken off, what does that mean? Broken off. Off has the meaning of detaching, no longer touching that thing, off. You will always find one directly beneath the other. Directly. What does direct mean? Direct means there's nothing in between. Directly beneath means nothing in between and beneath. What does beneath mean? Beneath means under. Directly under. I should mention that it's not unusual for them to connect and thereby become a column. I should mention that. What does mention mean? Mention means to say something briefly, shortly, okay? It's not unusual, so that means it's usual for them to connect. What does that mean, connect? Connect means to join, all right? And thereby become a column. Thereby, what does that mean? You use thereby when you want to talk about the result or the consequence of something that you have just said. So thereby means something like by that, okay? And by that become a column. What's a column? Column is tall and sometimes decorated, okay? Cylinder shape. Okay, cylinder-shaped stone. Cylinder-shaped stone. That's a column that is used to honor someone, all right, or be a part of a building. Okay. Cylinder. What is a cylinder? Cylinder is a shape which has circular ends and have long sides. That's a cylinder. Okay, so column is this shape. Okay, so stalagmites and stalactites and stalagmites. All right, so one is like an icicle. Okay, and one is like what? A cone, and then sometimes when time passes they become connected like a cylinder. You understand? Okay, because the water keeps dropping. Before I continue, I know everyone has trouble remembering which one is at the top and which one is at the bottom. When you get confused, just think of a stalactite holding tightly to the ceiling of a cave. When you get confused, what does that mean, confuse? If you confuse something, you get mixed up.